everyone, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Minecraft. Hope you guys are all having a good day today. I am doing fantastic, guys. So, before we get started with today's episode, I want to do a couple things and I want to say something really quickly. The support that's been on this series and on the channel lately, it's hard to put into words. I'm not a very emotional person, but you guys are just so awesome, and I'm glad that we're building a community that we all enjoy. And I look in the comment section and I see all these people talking and interacting and people answering questions, and it's super humbling. Like it just I'm so very proud, and all I want to do is make you guys proud. Also, I want to mention another thing. In the comment section, or not in the comments, but in the last video, I had briefly mentioned that I was having some hard times financially, and two of the members of our community had reached out to me, and I really didn't think much of it because it happens a lot, and they actually donated. I'm not going to say the amount or their names because I'm not sure if they want to remain anonymous or not, but thank you so much. I literally cannot put it into words like how thankful I am for just them two and for everybody. So thank you guys once again for just all of your freaking support. It's hard to talk about because I'm not a very emotional person, but you guys make me super proud. So let's continue on that road and do some cool stuff today. So my gear is pretty wrecked right now, let's be honest. I got like barely a shovel. These things are doing okay. I got barely any armor, so we need to replace these three things. And I actually want to check over here. We have a shovel. That works. Alright, let's go ahead and break this with fortune. This one. I should probably rename these so I know exactly what they are, but you guys really seem to like the texture pack, by the way, as well, and I'm glad. So, alright, we should have definitely enough. Let's go ahead and craft these other pieces. So I do want to be a little bit careful with how I enchant, because I do want to get decent enchantments. And heck, we didn't even have a freaking helmet. Look at that. Alright, so we'll be able to make some awesome enchants with that. Let me grab you and you, just in case. So let's start off with the shovel, shall we? So Fortune 3, and I do want to look through all of these just to make sure. Protection 4... What's this one? Protection 4. It's our decision. Aqua Affinity. I think we're going to go with the chest plate because Protection 4 and Breaking 3. I couldn't literally ask for anything better than that. Fortune 2. Let's go here. Protection 3. Aqua Affinity. I think, ooh. That is a brutal helmet. Oh god, that's so bad. All it was protection or Aqua Affinity. I don't know if I have a protection book, but we might have to do something with that. So all we have left is the shovel and the boots. Efficiency 3, and what was this one? Unbreaking 3. We're gonna go efficiency 3. There we go. I'll take it. It's a durable shovel. Unbreaking 3, protection 3. Okay, so our enchantments turned out decently good, besides the helmet. So we have a couple options. We can see if we have a decent protection book here. I don't really see one. Okay, we got a couple in here. We could do protection 3 or blast protection. Protection. You know what? We might do blast protection because we really... we have enough protection, so I think blast protection will be good. So throw that on there. Awesome. So now we've got a decent set of armor, and our tools are doing much better. Let's put these in here. Just our... I forgot that I had those frost walkers. And yeah, we've got a lot of like useful leftover tools. I have to do something with all these. Oh, I got a bunch of enchantments in here too. Yeah. Awesome. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on with today's stuff. Alright guys, so we are over at the spawner. I can already see that these guys are going to make so much noise. Okay, so we're over at the spawner. If you don't know what... Okay. What in the world? Here, we'll just do this. Let's just gone. Okay, so the first thing that I want to do over here is this thing works and it's decently good. We've been standing here collecting good stuff, but the problem is sometimes mobs get stuck up there. And I want to fix that. So 3, 2, 1. Okie dokie. So our first project today, we're actually going to be working on our spawner. Now I have the sound turned off because it's rather obnoxious. For some reason, the witch sounds don't come under that. So one of the main problems with this spawner is that mobs, primarily spiders, get stuck on the way down. And sometimes they'll live, sometimes they die. And I've made this drop super far, and witches, I don't even know how much health witches have, but I would assume that that witch is probably taking a potion. So one of the first things that I want to do is I want to build this up a little bit more on each side, and then we're going to get rid of these pieces right here. We no longer, I don't think we need those, and of course I would get poisoned, but one of the reasons why I'm going up is because I want to kind of shut this thing off, and there is no way to really, there isn't really an on or an off switch at the moment, so what we've got to do is we've got to be super careful and make sure we don't mess anything up, and we've got to kind of shut this thing down. So we can work on this without mobs falling down. So one of the things that I want to do while I'm here with this is I want to make it into a mob spawner or an XP grinder as well, basically. And as you can see, one of the huge problems that we're having is that mobs are getting stuck. So we need to fix that as well eventually. I'm not sure how I'm going to fix that though. I haven't came up with a solution. Okay, so we should be... It's so weird not having sound. I don't like it. I'm going to turn it back on. There we go. It's weird not having sound. But so the first thing that I want to do is I want to remove these inside pieces. This one, this one, this one, and this one. And I want to just bulge it out a little bit. Just make it a little bit bigger in hopes that that'll solve our spider problem. So I'm going to get that done. And I will be back in a second and we'll continue working on this. Okay, guys, so I have worked on this a little bit, but the witches are still a huge problem. But I can tell you that we are making progress in making this thing better. Let's go ahead and take a look at what I've done. So what you know already is that I extended the outsides, but I also decided to take it upon myself to fix the upstairs as well. The only problem we're having now is the witches. And I can't turn the sound on when I'm here because they are super loud. Let's go down to like right here. Let's take a look at what we got. So, hopefully you can see this, but I've got fence gates in there. I can't open this up, otherwise things will probably get worse. But, where those fence gates are, right there is where that water used to flow. And so what I've done is I've added just a little drop down area, put a water current in there, then use fence gates to block it. So when mobs fall in, instead of just standing there at that current where they don't have to move, they get pushed into the current down there now. So it's working very well, but the only problem that we're having now is the fact that those stupid witches will not die. And there's plenty of ways to make this work. We could hit them with lava, but they'll use fire resistance. Any kind of damage we do to them, they'll use fire resistance or, whatever it takes to get the job done, basically. So the only logical situation I can think of is either a crusher, and it's going to be nearly impossible to make a crusher on a 4x4 area. That is just way too much work. So what I'm thinking, well, maybe let's extend the bottom of the platform down. So maybe we make stairs here, go down a couple blocks, cut this chest out right here, put them back there, and make them drop farther. Because we are getting a good supply of witches up here. So, one thing we need to count real fast is basically from this drop right here. Now, I know this isn't really an accurate representation, but I'm going to stand here. And then I'm going to chuck those down. I just want to kind of see how many blocks this is. And I think we missed one. Or hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So can I collect you? Okay, I got him. Alright, so let's go down and see how many blocks this is. And I don't want to land on those other ones. I think it was 25. It could have been a little bit more than that, though. Okay, so we got 26 blocks from that top part there. The only problem is that I don't know how far it's going to take for those mobs to drop. The only thing I could, like, logically think of would be to test it. So let's go ahead and test. And so let's go 1, 2, 3. Here, we can actually turn the sound, or not the sound, we can turn the sound back on now. So let's try 30 blocks, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So we'll just give them a drop platform from right there. Is there an actual witch egg? Yeah. Okay. So from about 30 blocks, they die. Now, if we technically think about this, we're at like 26, so that'd be 29, 28, 27. About right here is where we're technically dropping them from. Okay, let's add 1. So even then, they're still not dying. Oops. Go to that one. That one still didn't die. Let me try it from this side just to make sure. Okay, so it does look like either 29 or 30 blocks is what's going to do it. Okay, so right around 29 block fall is when the witches start dying. So yeah, we are definitely going to have to make this work a little bit better. Like I said, the only logical thing I could think of is to just move this down probably 4 blocks. That would give us a solid 30 blocks, and it wouldn't be that hard if we just start from right here. So I'm going to work on that now. When I get that done, I'll come back and we'll kind of test it again and see what happens. So I had an epiphany, and the epiphany was, if you remove it, they will come. I'm just joking. So I'm sitting here thinking, right, and I'm like, how could I fix this? You know, doing the work, you know, removing stuff, that'll work, sure. How is it foolproof, though? How am I going to kill everything, lower it, but how am I going to stop those darn spiders? And then it hit me. Remove it. So that's what I did. Ta-da! So now, this is the only thing that connects. And let's say, making sure we're on normal, because I don't see any mobs falling, but they should be falling in a second, hopefully. I hope I'm not that far away. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Look at all the mobs! Ha ha ha! Oh my god, look at this thing go. It's actually doing really well. So, I removed all the walls. That way, when spiders fall, they have no way of climbing back up. And I mean, they can hit that corner and possibly stay there for a little while, but that's really about it. So let's go downstairs and kind of check out what we have here. Now, I decided to put a guardrail up. You know, gotta be safe. Safety first. But this is pretty much, you know, the same thing. I had to add some hoppers in. And even though I expanded this to 5x5, or this is 6x5, yeah, I probably should add another layer onto it on this side, just to be sure, because that is a little uneven. But it's effective. So this upgrade right here, I mean, the only thing I would really want to do is maybe add one more row to it. I think I still have a bunch of hoppers left over too. There. And we're gonna need some blocks. So yeah, let's go ahead and fix this. But I was thinking, I was like, man, how could I? Oh, that scared the crap out. I didn't realize that That scared the crap out of me. Let's do this. I am gonna get shot off here. I can feel it. Okay. That was close. If I wouldn't have been shifting, that would have been probably really bad. But you gotta give props to that skeleton that shot me. He shot me while falling down to his death. He was like, no matter what I do, Jevin is going down. So, props to that skeleton. He really... I just lost some, didn't I? I meant to go make some more, probably. I don't think I'm gonna have... Oh my god. So freaking close. I don't know if there is a... If I have a crafting table. I don't remember ever even bringing one. No crafting table. So I have no way of making slabs. Fantastic. I feel pretty comfortable in that. Anyways, let's go ahead and fix this. So we just need to add that on. And add that on. And that should do it besides not having any guardrails. And I think that will finally take care of everything. But just that whole time we've been standing here, we collected all of this. I really like this thing. It only took us like 5 hours to make it, too. That day. Yeah, dude, we worked so long for that day. Anyways, so I'll have to finish up the guardrail, but I think for now, I'm at a comfortable place with this thing. And whenever I want to come here and get goodies, I can just come and sort of AFK and have a good spawner and a good time. Awesome. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on, guys. Creepers everywhere, man. I swear to God. He wasn't even about to hit me. Is he even like, is he even like aggroed at me? Like, what's going on? Anyways, we're here because I want to make one quick change to the slime farm. You guys said that I should just completely take him out of there. And just let him bounce up against the wall. So that is what I'm going to do. And kind of hoping there's some stone brick over here. Aha! Okay, so you guys said that I should just, like, completely take him out of there. So let's block the water off. And then we'll remove all this and get him out of that room. Can he get out of there with that being right there? No. Tall dude, get the way. There we go. There we go. And then, so we're just gonna literally put him right there. Awesome. And we'll unblock this. And then we'll have to see how this works. I don't know if he'll die or not right there. Like, it's kind of hard to tell, you know? But we'll just kind of have to wait and see. So I just wanted to make that quick change here to see what you guys thought or say to see if this works. So let's move on. Alright, so one thing that I have been considering doing around our base is adding something on. We have a lot of good stuff here, don't get me wrong, but I really feel like we could spice up our mountain a little bit more than what we have here. So I have this idea, and I'll let you guys decide whether or not you like this or not, but we are kind of perfectly in line over here to line up like right here, right? Like if we remove this wall, like just a tiny bit of this wall, like this right here, probably to right there, we could have this staircase connect right there. So let's move some of this out of the way really quickly. Grab you. And I was thinking about kind of, I don't know, because it's hard to like explain my thought process, but this mountain, like initially I thought it was really, really big, right? And as we start to build, I'm kind of like running out of room, to be honest with you. Like, it's kind of one of the reasons why I haven't made a storage room yet, is because I don't have room for it. So, you know, I think we're gonna have to start improvising. And if we do this, then this could lead to, you know, different areas. Like we could make an area or something like that. So it would be kind of cool to let's just kind of see what this looks like, you know. So something like that, and then we could probably have stairs here. And then this will give us like a we could make like a little overhead thing, and this could be a pretty neat add-on for this. So if we go down to right there, that connects to that. Now obviously we would need to do a lot of work to make sure that this looks nice. But that could connect like really well right there. And those two areas would be connected. But not only does it do that, there's probably not a lot of stuff right here, to be honest with you. Let's just dig in here and see what we find. Yeah, there's a lot of room right there, you know? So, like, if we wanted to do a project right here, kind of works. You see what I'm saying? Like, if we make these spaces, that could work out. But the only problem is trying to get, like, the mountain to blend around that's going to be really hard. So, I had another idea. We're going for the ruined look, right? I was thinking, possibly, maybe making like a little overhead, not an overhead shelter, but something sort of like an awning. I guess the best way to put it would be like something like we had at our other base, I guess would be the easiest way to put it. And then that would kind of go out, kind of come out, and then, I don't know, it's something that I would probably just have to build and see. But we could totally make this work. And we could even terraform the mountain around these stairs right here. But if we're going to put stairs out in the open like that, we definitely need them to be kind of, you know, covered up or something. And then, I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. I can't just, like, build it, you know. But it could almost be sort of like this base that's in the mountain, like a castle, sort of, like a ruined castle, and it's got like these outside stairways and things like that. That could be really cool, because we've got this like really custom thing going on right now. So if you guys want me to continue with this, let me know, because I'm not gonna build it and then you guys like hate it. So I want to get your opinion first, because your opinion matters a bunch to me. So let me know what you think about that, and maybe we could make this work, you know. Okay, guys, I think I am going to go ahead and end the video now. I know this episode turned out a little weird, but that's just... Oh, God! That's... Base. Why do you do that to me? Anyways, I know some of these episodes turn out a little weird, but that's just how they turn out. I can't really control it. I just, like, record, and what happens, happens, you know? And, anyways, so like I said, I want to thank you guys for all... What the heck is going on? I want to thank you guys for all of your continued support. You guys are amazing, and thank you, you know, for all the comments and all the likes and subscribers and all the love, and it's just amazing. So, I hope you guys all have a fantastic day. This is iJevin.